What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 13 of our Pokemon Blaze Black 2 Redux walkthrough. In the previous video, we earned our 5th gym badge from Gym Leader Clay. We also battled Norman, who is a gym leader from the Hoenn region. So it was jam-packed with battles. It was an awesome episode. Definitely go back and give it a watch if you missed it. But I am super excited for today's episode. I can't wait. We were told that the Pokemon World Tournament is just south of Driftvale City. So that's exactly what we are about to do. We're going to explore south of Driftvale and see if we can participate in the World Tournament. If we can, that will be so much fun. I can't wait to test our strength and see how we stand against a few other trainers. And here we've just caught up with Blue and Clay, the gym leader from Driftvale. And it looks like there's a screen with the World Tournament advertisement on. So we enter the building and it looks like this is the registration area. So hopefully we can participate. It looks like 8 people can participate in each league. Sharon is also here, so we're going to head to the registration and see if we can take part. So Blue, Sharon and myself will try and enter. Let's just chat with everyone else around the registration area. This guy tells us a bit about battle points. So I think if you win the tournament or come second or third, you're going to get a certain amount of battle points. And you can exchange those for prizes, I'm guessing. We'll have to see how we do and if we get any battle points in this tournament. So we've registered and you can only enter 3 Pokemon from your team. And here are the 8 contestants. So it looks like we are taking on Blue for our first battle, which is pretty interesting. I thought that we'd end up battling Blue a bit later on in the game. But we enter the arena and wow, it looks absolutely incredible. I love the design and visuals. I can't wait to see how Blue's team has improved. And I can't wait to see how far we make it in this tournament. So I guess you have to win 3 battles in order to win the tournament. So let's see what Blue's got. His first Pokemon he is sending out is, of course, his starter Pokemon, his Superior, which is level 25. We've got Blastoise up front, which is weak against grass attacks, but our Blastoise is level 45, so we are 20 levels ahead of Blue's Pokemon, which is crazy. I thought Blue's team would have been a lot stronger. So our Blastoise might even stand a chance, even though it's weak against grass-type Pokemon. And we knock out Superior. Can you believe it? So this goes to show that your level is super important. The next Pokemon Blue sends out is Camerupt, which is also level 25. I wonder if all the Pokemon in this tournament are going to be at level 25, because then I think we're going to smash it. Maybe because it's the first tournament that we're doing, it's at an easier level, just so you can like kind of get used to it. Because I think there are a whole bunch of different tournaments, so maybe this is just like a beginner one. We knock out Camerupt and we also knock out Blue's Vibrava. So our Blastoise knocked out Blue by itself. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's see how the scoreboard looks and who we're going to challenge next. So Colress won his battle and it looks like some officer or something won his and Sharon won his. So our next opponent is Sharon, which will be fun. We battled him way earlier in the game. I think he was the first gym leader, right? Let's see how Sharon does and see if his Pokemon are also all at level 25 or not. I can't even remember what Pokemon he used or what type of gym leader he was. My memory isn't the best. But his first Pokemon he sends out is a level 25 Stoutland. Okay, so it must be like a beginner competition. All the Pokemon are around level 25. So I think we're absolutely going to smash it. but it's a good introduction to the tournaments. We'll definitely come and participate in more, and hopefully some more challenging ones. We knock out his first Pokemon, and his second Pokemon is Cinccino, which we also one-shot. And Sharon's final Pokemon is Watchdog, so Sharon is the normal type gym leader, I'm assuming. We hit Watchdog with our attack and one-shotted. Sharon has lost. So it looks like we are in the finale. Now it's just to see who we're going to battle against. And I've got a feeling it's going to be that scientist dude, Chorus. And yes, Chorus did win his battle. So for the championship, it's Flips versus Chorus. This is going to be quite an event. The crowd is going absolutely insane. They're all shouting, "Go, go!" Let's see how the final round goes. Hopefully we can put on quite a show. I'm curious to see what Pokemon Chorus is going to use. But if his Pokemon are all level 25, I don't think he's going to stand a chance against us. So let's see. Chorus, good luck to you. You're going to need it. But let's give it all we've got. For the final battle, Chorus's first Pokemon he's sending out is Magneton, which has a type advantage against our Blastoise. But as we've seen in earlier battles, type advantages are not all that important once your level is almost doubled the opponent's. So Magneton hits us with an electric attack. Our Blastoise is paralyzed, but we are going to put up a fight, and Magneton also hits us with a Thunder Shock. Surprisingly, it's not causing all that much damage, and Blastoise is also confused, so this Magneton is really pulling out all the tricks, but we knock it out. Blastoise is still hanging in there, and Chorus's second Pokemon is a level 25 Clink, which is a Steel-type Pokemon. So let's see how Blastoise does. If Blastoise can take out all three of his Pokemon, I'll be super impressed. We hit Clink and we almost one-shot it, which is quite surprising. Clink is charging up to hit us again, but we knock it out now before it can actually attack. Blastoise still has more than half of its HP left. And Chorus's final Pokemon is a level 25 Algeum, which is a super cool, underrated Pokemon. I did use it in one of my playthroughs, and it's such a sick Pokemon. But Blastoise one-shots Algeum, and we are the winner. Flips is the champion of the World Tournament. Woohoo! Let's give it up for Blastoise, because Blastoise knocked out everyone. No, but this tournament was a lot of fun. It was a fun little intro to the tournaments. I did enjoy it. And we received 1 battle point, so that's not bad. At least we got something. We'll see what we can trade it for, and I can't wait to participate in the next tournament. Hopefully it's a little tougher and our opponent's level will be closer to ours. But that was really a lot of fun. Let's chat to everyone else and see if we can exchange this 1 battle point for anything. Here is the guy with the prizes. So you can get some protein, carbos, HP. There's a whole bunch of hold items, but you need a lot more battle points for those. And then the really good items, you need about 16 to 24 battle points. You can even get a rare candy, which is pretty interesting. So we'll definitely come back and participate again. I just love that they have added this World Tournament arena to the game. Whenever you need a bit of a break from the storyline, you can come here and enter a competition, which is an awesome addition. Now, we've just spoken to Chorus, and at the left counter is another exchange desk. And I see here you can exchange your battle points for TMs. So that's also pretty interesting. You can come and get some super strong TMs. Some of those moves could be an absolute game changer, so it's definitely worthwhile. And now we leave the World Tournament arena, and Sharon and Blue also leave with us. And we just saw a Team Plasma dude run down south. so that looked really suspicious. Blue said he's going to run after him, and Sharon is joining him. Blue just wants to get his sister's purloin, no matter what the cost. We chat to Chorus, and now we go down south and try and catch up with Blue and Sharon and see what's going on. We pick up the TM Frost Breath, which is an interesting one. And it looks like they might have ran on the ship. There's nowhere else to go. And yes, we've found them. So all three of us are entering the ship. I've got no idea what's on this boat, but we've found a Team Plasma member. Uh-oh, and it looks like it's a setup. We are surrounded by Team Plasma members, and it's a whole gang of them. So this must be like a Team Plasma ship. It looks like we've got a lot of battling ahead of us, and I just want to let you guys know before you enter the ship, definitely make sure your team is healed and you've stocked up on items, because this is a challenging part of the game. The first Pokemon the Plasma Grunt sent out was Lampent, which is a fire type. We one-shotted it. And the next Pokemon he's sending out is Breloom, so we're going to swap Haunter in so it can try get a bit of experience. Blastoise would be weak against grass types anyway. And I really want to get our Haunter to evolve soon. I think you've got to use an item for it to evolve, but I want to level it up so it's decently strong first. And we put Breloom to sleep and knock it out with one of our attacks. Our Dream Eater attack is pretty strong. And now the Team Plasma Grunt sends out a level 40 Omastar, the Ruin Pokemon, the fossil Pokemon. I think we should try and evolve Haunter when it reaches around level 45 or so. Now we've sent out Blastoise. Our Haunter has been knocked out. I think our Blastoise should be able to take out Omastar. We'll see how our attacks do. And yes, we almost one-shot it. We hit it with an Aqua Jet to finish it off. And let's see how many Pokemon this Team Plasma Grunt has left. Our Blastoise wants to learn the move Fake Out, but I'm not sure if we should actually learn it or not. Okay, we'll forget Aqua Jet and learn Fake Out, because I think Fake Out attacks first and also makes the opponent flinch. So it's an interesting one. It can help a lot in battle, especially if the opponent is holding an item that prevents it from being knocked out with one hit when its HP is full. Those focus sashes can be quite annoying, so Fake Out might just be the move to start off the attack and then finish it off with your second attack. But we've knocked out the first Plasma Grunt, and it looks like we're taking on the second right after, so you don't even get a chance to heal up your team. That's why I said you need to stock up on items. If you do struggle against these grunts, you're going to have to use some revives and potions. But the second Team Plasma Grunt has sent out a level 40 Lipard, and we've one-shotted it pretty much, knocked it out. The next Pokemon they're sending out is Rotom, so we're going to swap out Blastoise for Rhydon, because Rotom, I believe, is an electric type. So if we can hit it with a ground attack or something, it should be quite effective. We hit it with a poison jab. It causes a bit of damage, but not too much. I don't think our earthquake will affect it because it's floating. It's not really on the ground. But we do knock it out. Our Rhydon levels up to level 48. Our Rhydon is definitely the strongest Pokemon in our team. I'm hoping we can evolve it into Rhyperior. And the next Pokemon Team Plasma Grunt has sent out is Glalie, level 40, the Ice-type Pokemon. Hopefully, Rhydon will be able to take it out. But no, Rhydon has been knocked out. That's not a good look. We're going to send out Blastoise, who is already a bit weak and paralyzed, and see if he can knock out Glalie. I really hope there isn't a third Plasma Grunt that we have to battle right after, and hopefully we can heal up our team a bit before continuing. I decide to use a potion to keep Blastoise alive, just in case. And our Blastoise is holding a rocky helmet, so Glalie has knocked itself out by attacking us. And the next Pokemon the Team Plasma Grunt is sending out is Bastiodon, level 40. This Pokemon has a super high defense. I remember I also used it in one of my Radical Red playthroughs. I didn't use it till the end, but I used it for quite a while, probably halfway through the game. And I remember its defense was through the roof. I think I used Elgyem in that playthrough as well. And if you've watched the new Pokemon Horizons, Elgyem is actually one of the main Pokemon for the villains, along with Umbreon, which is super cool. I like that they gave the villains some cool Pokemon finally. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Pokemon Horizons. I know a lot of people are bummed that Ash's journey has ended, but the story in Pokemon Horizons is really top-notch. I think they've definitely stepped things up a bit. But that's just my opinion. I'm curious to hear from you guys. And now it looks like we're battling another Team Plasma Grunt, and this is a double tag team battle. So this is going to be interesting. My team are not looking too good. Our Blastoise is hanging in by a thread, but we got a Stoutland on our team. I think that's Sharon's Stoutland. So hopefully we can win this battle. It's going to be a tough one. If we can just hang in here and get the W, then at least I think this is the final battle before we can heal. We've knocked out one of the Team Plasma's Pokemon, but now he has sent out Sork. Floatzel is still alive on their team, and our Blastoise is still surviving. They are attacking Stoutland a whole lot, but they aren't really focusing their attacks on Blastoise, maybe because they think Blastoise is weaker. But now that Stoutland's been knocked out, Sharon has sent out Snorlax, one of my favorite Pokemon, and it's level 39. Our Blastoise has been knocked out, unfortunately, so we're going to have to send in a new Pokemon. Let's see who we got left. I think we should send out Ampharos and try get rid of this Floatzel. Our electric attacks should be quite effective against Floatzel. The one thing about Ampharos is its Electro Web attack. It's super useful because it causes a little bit of damage, but more importantly, it slows the opponents down. It drops their speed, which can allow you to attack first in the next round, which can really be a huge advantage in battle. So it looks like we knocked out Sork, and now they have sent out Sneasel, which is such a cool ice and dark type Pokemon. Another super underrated Pokemon. But we have knocked out Floatzel, so that's a good sign. And it looks like Sneasel is almost knocked out as well. They have replaced their Pokemon with Muck now. So hopefully we are getting to the end of all their Pokemon. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be able to hang in there. Snorlax gets knocked out, but it looks like Sharon has sent out Cinccino, which again is a cute little normal type Pokemon. We knock out Sneasel, and it looks like Muck is the last Pokemon, so we're almost there. We just have to knock out this one last Pokemon, and then hopefully we can heal up our team. Wow, our team has really hung in there and performed well this episode. We won the tournament. We are just defeating 3 Plasma Grunts in a row. This episode has been pretty wild already. And I thought Muck was the last Pokemon, but it wasn't. They've still got a level 40 Throw, which is a rock and fighting type Pokemon. So I don't think Ampharos's attacks are going to be too useful. Cinccino got knocked out. We'll see what we can do. We'll hit it with a strength attack. We're not going to use any electric attacks on Throw. And we might still be able to knock it out. Old Ampharos might pull a rabbit out the hat and knock out Throw. If we can attack first, then we might do it. And yes, we knocked her out. Throw has been defeated, and we have taken down the Team Plasma Grunt. Sharon really helped us out a lot. We're going to chat to Blue now And it looks like we're teaming up with him to take on the last tag team. Wow, this is crazy. Luckily, before joining Blue, we did have a chance to heal up our Pokemon, so our team is looking way better. Most of them are healed up fully. And our opponent has sent out Rock and Garbodor. Garbodor is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it looks really cool. Well, from that gen at least. Like the trash Pokemon. And Blue has sent out Superior. So Blastoise and Superior on our side. We're going to have to see how we do. Now, Victory Bell has been sent out for the opponents. That's definitely going to have an advantage against our Blastoise. We do take an attack from Victory Bell, but we hang in there. If we can knock out Victory Bell, then Blastoise should be kinda safe. And yes, our Rocky Helmet has helped. Victory Bell has been knocked out. And the next Pokemon they are gonna send out, along with Garbodor, seems to be Sir Viper, the Poison and Dark Pokemon. So it looks like they like Dark and Poison types, Team Plasma. I still can't believe that just by following Blue and Sharon, we just got completely ambushed by Team Plasma, and now we're battling like the old team. I wonder if there's any Team Plasma boss that we're going to battle after all these guys that we haven't even met yet. But let's just see how it goes. We'll try and finish up this battle and see where the story takes us. It looks like Blastoise is taking a bit of damage, but we have knocked out Sir Viper. It looks like Blue has sent out his Camerupt, which is a big help in the battle, even though it's a bit poisoned now. Garbodor is still alive. We need to get rid of this Garbodor. It's just hanging in there. And yes, it looks like Camerupt knocked it out. So let's see who is left for Team Plasma. They send out a level 40 Weezing. We should be able to make light work of this. Our Blastoise is unfortunately paralyzed, and we weren't able to attack that turn. Camerupt did cause some heavy damage, and our Blastoise has been knocked out. So no, we've still got a whole team of 5 Pokemon. But let's see what Matang can do. We gotta give Matang some battle time. He hasn't been out there in a while. Camerupt knocks out Weezing. And this Team Plasma Grunt's final Pokemon is a level 40 Mightyena. So it's 2 against 1 at the moment. I don't think Mightyena really stands a chance. This Camerupt is an absolute weapon as well. It's just been knocked out, but it did cause a lot of damage and help us a whole bunch in this battle. Blue has sent out Vibrava now. We've still got Matang out, but Matang has just fainted. And Vibrava has knocked out Mightyena with a super effective attack. So that's it for the Team Plasma Grunt. We have defeated him. Let's see if there's any more battles now. Sure, we've just defeated half of Team Plasma, I feel. And Blue's just asking everyone where his sister's Purloin is. All of a sudden, someone comes out of nowhere, and we don't know who this character is. It seems his name is Zinzolin. I'm guessing he is one of Team Plasma's bosses. He calls out the Shadow Triad, who somehow mysteriously gets us off the ship, and the ship disappears. So it looks like they have superhuman powers or something. But I think we're going to end off the video here. We've been battling so much. We'll continue in the next one. Thanks for watching.